right, welcome. My voice is almost gone. You'll hear this. It's on command now. Nice. Very deep voice. My name is Abby Apple, and welcome. This is 360 Metabolic Conditioning, and today we are doing explosive cardio. You're like, woo-hoo, at 8:45 in the morning after 2 days of a conference. Alright, so we are doing explosive cardio. We are doing metabolic training. I will explain what that is if some of us are unfamiliar with that. Just a couple of things about me and I'm going to talk about, you can find out about you guys. I'm working with Spry. Most of you have a couple of you have seen already. I've been working with Spry. This is Spry's product. The Step 360. It is a balance trainer. Let's get that out right away. So when I say balance trainer, it's a reactive surface. So that when you do any movements on it, sitting, standing, whatever it is, your body must react to its instability. So we do mostly strength and conditioning movements using this balance trainer. So where I'm going with this is, we typically don't use it as a step class. We don't use it for a step aerobics class. So I get that out right away. So you guys are not here for a step aerobics class. Good? Alright. Probably if you look at the description, I know some people are like, I didn't read the description. So if you read the description, it tells you exactly what you're doing. There's definitely a little bit of core training, a lot of training center. There's some sports drills throughout the workout today. And I'll talk a little bit about how we designed the metabolic conditioning program in just a moment. So, for you guys, how many of you have never used the 360 at this point? A couple of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, more than half of you. Alright, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about the 360 for a minute. That's what we were here yesterday. To hear it over again. But I want to talk a little bit about it so you know what we're doing and why we designed it the way we did. So the designer of this product, his name is John Cole. He's a paddle surfer. So he does paddle surfing, or he's any kind of surfing from California. He does it on a flat surface. So that's the first feature of this product. And I ask everybody this question, and I know it sounds so silly, but do you all walk on a flat surface? Anybody? When you play sports, when you run, when you, whatever it is, walk around your house, it's a flat surface. When you're taking groceries out of your car, putting them in the house, putting your groceries away, is a flat surface. Yes. Therefore, we want our movements that we do while we're training to transfer into our everyday life. So working on a flat surface is more effective for functional movements. Pretty simple. For everyday living movements, for your sports, if you're an athlete, if you train athletes, good for them as well. Okay, so what it does basically is, obviously, similar to what we do in our everyday life, but the flat surface puts our ankles in a more stable position, in a better position, so that the rest of the body is aligned. So if we are in eversion or inversion or supinated, pronated, what does it do to the rest of the body? Anybody? It sets us out of alignment. And if we're out of alignment, we know what comes next. We're training, moving out of alignment, what happens? We create dysfunction, we create compensatory patterns, which we don't want, and eventually it leads to pain and then injury. So we're trying to avoid that and make our functional movements more functional versus becoming dysfunctionally functional. We have a whole population of those people, right? So we created with a flat surface. The other thing about the flat surface is it not only puts our bodies in a more stable position, but we, generally speaking, are a little bit more stable. The product is a little more stable than other products. So it's a little less intimidating, one, because of our deviation populations. That's huge. And I'll talk about how you can change that as well. But when we're in a more stable position, it allows us to get in a better position to train our glutes. So when you're really, really unstable, the research has shown that you actually are trying to balance so much that it puts us in a quad dominant position, which is actually creating dysfunction. Where do we get most of our power from? Yeah, from our core So we don't want this area to overpower this. We want to train the glutes. So being in a little bit more stable position allows us to train glutes. And I would say this, that anything going wrong in your body, look here. Look here, look at the hips, look at the lumbar spine, look at this whole area we call lumbo-pelvic hip complex. If there's something going wrong here, it's probably going to lead up down the chain. So we're going to be really careful about that. And then we always talk about the feet, it's a whole other subject. So, flat surface. The other thing you'll notice about this is you've got two inflatable air chambers. That's a good thing. So now you're able to take air out of either of them. You can customize the height, you can customize also the stability level. So when I just said a moment ago, you can make this really, really stable. You can make it moderately stable. You can make it very, very unstable for some of your athletes. It depends on what their abilities are. You can actually assess them on this. You can see if one side is a little more dominant, I should say more. One side is dominant, which is one side is dominant. One side is stronger. We can assess them. We can take some of the air out of it and make it more unstable depending on their fitness level. So that's a great feature that you can inflate individually. I mention this always because I know our deconditioned populations really need balance training. Anybody? They need balance training. Do we do things that we're not good at? Do we like to do things that we're not good at? Anyway, no. So it's challenging because first of all, typically they're scared to try to be a balance trainer. That's number one. But number two, if they're not good at it, then they don't want to do it. So what John Holt is, he designed this, so that if you take air out of all the air out of the bottom air chamber, you can lower the height of it. You can lower the height of the 360, keep all the air in the top air chamber. So what's happening is you're lowering the height of some of your deconditioned populations. If you remember a moment ago, when I said if you put a lot of air in both of these, it's going to get higher, it's going to get more stable, which is great for deconditioned populations, but it's going to get higher. So what does that mean? It's going to be more challenging for them to step up. So what he suggested is you take all the air on the bottom, keep all the air on the top, you lower the platform, and it's still slightly stable. So those people that don't feel they're good at doing any balance training, or they're challenged by it, or they're intimidated by it, at least get that opportunity now. So for you as trainers, you have the opportunity to train some of those populations using another balance trainer. So a really nice opportunity there. What we've also done, to take a look around top, you've got six tubing anchors. Okay, so you actually do a total body workout right here. Anchor the tubing, so you've got 6 tubing anchors. So obviously if you anchor the two anchors that are closest to each other, you're giving yourself a certain amount of resistance. However, if you anchor the tubing, so there's one anchor in between, what's happening? You're increasing the resistance, and then also you have the option of taking it around 180 degrees. So increasing your resistance even more. The other thing was we placed them around the perimeter, so it allows you to change the line of pull. So you can train different muscle groups just by where you anchor the two. Good thing, right? You'll notice one more piece, and this is what's going to feel great. If we are doing some jumping moves, I will give you the non-jumping options. How many of your clients just don't want to jump? Anybody? Come on, raise your hand. Some of you guys are like, alright, so we will give you that non-jumping option, but what's great about this is they made the bottom hollow. Like, what's so great about that? Well, firstly, you can store your equipment there. I said yesterday you can put a keg in there. You can use it as a cooler. Alright, forget that part. But what you can also do is you can do jumping movements on it, and the nice thing about it, because it is inflatable, it's a really soft landing. You know, when you land on it, it absorbs your weight. Good? So if you've got somebody who's got some knee issues, back issues, and especially we're looking at any trained athletes, do they have injuries? Oh yeah. So what it does is it allows them to do some jumping movements, land on a softer surface, right? So softer surface, absorbing some of the weight, but this is the best part about all of it. When you land on this, can you hear that? Anybody hear that noise? So if you land on something, you jump on something, but if you're seated on a stability ball, as an example, and it's got air trapped inside of it, Can you balance on the ball? Yes? Yeah, it bounces you back up. Right, you got air in it, you balance on it, and it throws you right back up because it wants to come back to its original shape. Anything that's got air trapped inside of it, when you land on it, it's going to bounce you back up. So always ask the question. When you land on the ground, does it bounce you back up? Not many athletes land on a surface that bounces them back up. Gymnasts, right? That's about it. Anybody else? No. So what happens here is when you jump and you land on this, it softens your landing, but it doesn't bounce you back up. The air goes out underneath. So you've got to use your own strength to get back up. And now that you're in a better position to train your glutes or a glute dominant position, what does that mean for your butt? You can really work your butt a lot harder. You probably will feel that as we get into movement state. I don't love this product, right? So anyway. Alright, so the programming. Before I go on to programming, so anybody have any questions about the product? Anybody? No? We are selling it, by the way, so there's just not a price. If you missed it last night, by the way, who was here last night? So what they did is, did you know you're all going to love this, and I'm telling you after the fact. The master class last night was $49.99. Did you all know that? You got a free 360 with it. You're like, no wonder. Anyway, that's like, it was still only like $99. So here's our 360. I'm going to pass through that. So metabolic conditioning. So today, our metabolic conditioning program, before I actually talk about what we did, how many of you were doing metabolic conditioning? Anybody take any workshops here on metabolic training? Nobody. All right, so I'm going to talk about it. One person. All right, so I'm going to talk about it just a little bit. So metabolic training, typically when you think of metabolic training, you think of very high intensity training. Total body movements, and I'm sure that's out there. High intensity work rates using moderate loads, paired with shorter active recovery or no recovery effort at all. Does that sound challenging to anybody? It does. So basically what's going on here is you're working out as hard as you can for a certain amount of time. So what we've done, and I'm going to show you in just a moment, is we've used 3 variables. Like I said, it's 3 variables to reach optimal muscle fatigue. The first variable we're using is volume. So volume, pretty simple, the amount of work. So when you think about volume, think about your reps, your sets, and how long you're doing. Pretty simple. Lots and lots of, maybe this will translate better, lots of muscular endurance. Alright? Then we move on to load. So the load is again how much weight, the amount of force, the intensity, the resistance. Alright, that's our next one. And then the last variable that we'll use, and this is today's throughout all our programs, is power. Who's excited to do some power today? Power. There's only like 5 power exercises, so not so horrible. So let me fast forward to the next slide. So we're using these variables to train these metabolic pathways. Right? So what we've done, I'll show it to you just a second, is if you take a look at your notes, you've got basically 5 cycles of movement. 5 cycles. Within the cycles, you've got a 3-minute, a 2-minute, 1 minute. So each of your cycles is about 6 minutes. So what we do is we go from 3 to 2 to 1. Volume, load to power, with almost no recovery in between that entire cycle. Does that make sense so far? So let me ask you a question. If you do 3 minutes of work, and I say, I want you to work as hard as you can for 3 minutes, how hard are you going to start that 3 minutes? Not so bad. Now if I said, for 2 minutes, I want you to work as hard as you can, how hard are you going to start that? A little bit harder, right? And if I said you have 1 minute, you're going to start a lot harder when you start at 3 minutes. So I want you to keep this in your head. When you think about metabolic training, it's not just training hard. It's not just training hard for 30 seconds. It's not just training hard for 1 minute. It's training hard for as long as you can. So you can't start 3 minutes as hard as you would start 1 minute. You have to pace yourself in 3 minutes. So when you take a look different metabolic pathways. This is, again, when we talk about metabolic pathways, we're talking about how our body creates energy and how our body uses energy. So we have all these different energy systems, and I just want to touch on them quickly, and then we'll tell you why we chose the program they did. So we noticed recently a lot of metabolic conditioning programs are out there, and what they're doing is they're doing like a 1-minute interval. Very basic, very generic, for a 1-minute interval, with followed by maybe a 10 to 30 second rest. So when we set the metabolic training, there's a shorter rest period. We're talking about interval training. We're talking about interval training. You can say a little bit about that work to rest ratio, right? We've got that. If you say, think about working on hard, you guys are 1 minute of work followed by 2 to 3 minutes of rest. That rest or that active recovery. So that would be typical. But who's done Tabata training? So what is that? 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest. So the recovery is significantly shorter. So when we're talking about metabolic training, it's slightly different than interval training. Good? Alright, so we're on that so far. So here's some of your metabolic pathways. We're talking about the phosphogenic system. Then we're talking about fast glycolysis, fast, slow glycolysis and oxidative, and then the oxidative and the oxidative phosphorylation. The 2 middle, like we're just going to consider fast glycolysis, fast, slow glycolysis. That's actually pretty much one phase or one pathway. The first two, so phosphogenic and glycolytic, those two systems, those are really your anaerobic systems. So when we say anaerobic, we know that we're not releasing a lot of oxygen. Now we're using a little bit, but we're not using as much oxygen, right, to create energy and use energy. And the last system is your oxidative, so that would be your aerobic system. So if you take a look at this, and you're looking at the percentage of maximal power in phosphogenic, 90 to 100% of maximal power. You got about 6 to 10 seconds there. 6 to 10 seconds. Does that sound challenging to anybody? We're not doing this today. We are not doing that today. The 6 to 10 seconds, work to rest ratio, 1 to 12 or 1 to 20. If you really want to work in that phosphogenic system, you want to replenish that system completely, you need one minute of work followed by 12 to 20 seconds, or 1 minute, or 1 second, 1 minute, whatever. 1 part to 12 parts or 20 parts. Recovery. And the recovery, you guys can see this, is passive. So what does passive mean versus active? You drop dead. It was a joke. You can't help but recover. You have to recover. The other ones are active. They're active recovery. So you actually stop yourself. You make yourself. You can actively recover, you can move. So when I think about those 6 to 10 second intervals, or those 6 to 10 second segments of work, anybody do cycling here? Indoor cycling? Yes. So do you ever tell anybody in an interval class, once you go 10 seconds as hard as you can? Yeah? But the question is, do they actually go 10 seconds as hard as they can? You're like, maybe. The question is there recovery passive? Do they actually need to recover? Because I see them continue to go. You can keep going, right? So I don't know if that would necessarily be in the phosphogenic system. That could actually be in fast glycolysis or fast slow glycolysis. It's interesting to start looking at it. So if we were really to create a program based on this model here, and this model came from Fabio Cabana, anybody taking any of his workshops this weekend or lectures? This came from Fabio. He's here right now lecturing. If we were really to stick with all of these different programs, especially for group fitness, would the program be a little bit complex? It would be really complex. So going back to what we said earlier about the program that we designed it so that it's 6-minute cycles. Pretty simple, 6 minutes. So you've got 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and 1 minute. 3 minutes of volume, 1 minute of load, 2 minutes of power. So most of our training is going to be in that glycolysis area. Good? So now the next question is, what's the point of doing metabolic training? Anybody know? We're like, we don't even know what the point of this is. This is brutal. Anybody heard that tough mudder? That tough mudder grade? Yes, so has everybody heard of that? Oh my gosh. So the girl was telling me yesterday that She has to run under a fence that's been electrified. All right, what's the point? I don't want to know what the point is. Yeah, there's hanging strings up to be electrocuted. She said she was electrocuted, and her right foot went down. Okay, what is the point in there, right? Come on. So I was thinking about that. I'm like, what's the point? What's the rationale behind that electric? It's to shock your body. You don't know that? It's to shock your body. It's to push your body to the next level. And I think if I go back a slide, I'll show you this thing really quickly. Right there. Come back. And so we sit right here at the bottom of that last paragraph. You can read that. It's aimed at boosting caloric expenditure during and after workouts. So the research has shown that if you work out moderately in a workout, you're going to burn a certain amount of calories after the workout as well, right? We call that EPOC, right? EPOC is excessive or excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. So how much energy you're using after the workout. But they've also found that if you work out really hard, high-intensity training, metabolic training, that you actually burn more calories after. And that's really the point. So when we say boosting caloric expenditure during and after the workout, that's what we're talking about. So working out really, really hard in your training can help you burn more calories. And that's what we're looking for, burning more energy, burning more calories in the workout and after the workout. There's another benefit to it as well. Doing that high-intensity training, this challenging training, it's actually anti-aging. It helps your body produce different hormones. You're like, sure it is. It's anti-aging, and everyone thinks, we're not talking about a facelift. It's a natural Botox. No. What I'm talking about is internally. Anti-aging internally. It helps your body produce human growth hormone. That's just one. So you don't actually have to inject it. I always say this, but I look over his mom. And they're actually visiting clinics and doctors who are giving it to them. Well, like, they turn 50 all of a sudden, and they're like, oh, I can see that I'm losing muscle, I need to take human growth hormone. It's natural. You heard that? It's natural. If your body doesn't produce it, your body does not produce it, it's not natural. So, on that note, you guys want to pull out your hand out for this moment? You ready to have it? So we went through metabolic pathways, and here's the last little piece here, and I'm going to show you the whole handout. We'll go through that. So we did this on Friday. This is your core combustion. Your core combustion. We're not doing this today, obviously. We did superior strength on Friday as well. And today we're doing explosive cardio. And we're talking about 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and 1 minute, and how hard you're working out. We can really look at it in terms of maximum heart rate. We can look at it as max effort if you want. In your 3 minutes, we're looking at about 75% of max heart rate. Is that hard? Moderately hard, 75% of max heart rate. So when you start doing these movements, within a minute or so, it should be hard to talk. I always use a talk test. Perceived exertion is such a valuable tool. You can tell how you're feeling by how you're breathing. Pretty simple. Yes? They've done the research and they found that perceived exertion is as effective for the average individual as a heart rate monitor. Okay, so 3 minutes, 75% max heart rate. So your challenge should be challenging to talk. 2 minutes, 85%. It's going to get a little harder. Okay? And then that last minute, how hard do you think it's going to be to talk in that last minute? 90% of max heart rate. Impossible. It should be almost impossible. Almost. And I know a lot of us trying to hold back a little this morning. Maybe I'm going to hold back a little bit. It's okay. You're going to hold back a little if you have to. Now when I say 3, 2, and 1, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, I'll be honest with you, how about up to 3 minutes? How about up to 2 minutes? How about up to 1 minute? Good? The other thing is that when I say 3 minutes, we may split it in half. So you may do the right leg and the right side for a minute and a half, and the left side for a minute and a half. Is that better? You're like, okay, this is getting better. Same thing with 2 minutes. Maybe 1 minute on each side. Same thing with the 1 minute, maybe 30 seconds on each side. So then you know the end is near, right? It's coming. Good? So you take a look at your notes. You'll notice as we go through these exercises, we're going to go from the left to the right, cycle 1, step up to knee lifts, then you've got sprinters off, and I'll show you how to do it, and then we're going to mountain climbers. And gradually as we go through every phase, it goes from least challenging to most challenging. Good? So my suggestion is save your energy in the beginning of that cycle, because you know we're going to go through the entire 6 minutes without much of a break. If you need a break, take it. If you need a water break, take it. Okay? And you guys, your muscles are probably fatigued. Who's sore today? Great. I'm doing this on Sunday morning. Right? So you guys want to get up? Yes, yes. I'm going to go switch. Number 1, is it mentioned to you? Is I say this every time we do this workout. We are not going to be sticking with the music. We're not going to make this rhythmic. These movements are a little bit more athletic. Okay? So that may get my stopwatch out. Because when I say 3 minutes, it's serious. Now notice we have no equipment. There. Do this again. I'm losing circulation on that left arm. I need to switch to the right arm. So we're going to do some warm-up movements on and off of the 360. Just make sure that you really have nothing around your 360. If you need to take notes, you actually put it underneath. You can put your paper and your pen underneath if you want. I still like to do it on the right arm. Can't do it. Just can't do it. Alright, let's try it again. Who's from Florida, by the way? Anybody? She's just riding all day. Hey, maybe fly here? Are we flying to? Not too bad. Right? Okay. Alright, so we're going to start on the floor. You guys want to calm down? It looks like it's planned, but it's not. Alright, ready? Let's try this again. Okay, so. Alright, so if you like that music you used yesterday, you can hear it again. So we're going to start today on our mats. So I want you to sit down. Turn your 360 so you're seeing sideways, and you're not sitting on the hand grips. Starting to see it. Alright, so it's going to help turn your core. So I want you to slide your hips forward. So you're sitting almost at the edge of the platform. From here, you're going to roll yourself back. You can have a very long torso. You want to scoot forward a little bit more. From here, lift up one knee, lift the other foot. You're in a supine position, your head is up. And if you oh, by the way, if you guys are here, you want to turn around and look at me. She's like that thing, alright? Take your hands on your head. Bring your knees together. Lift your shoulders up. Anybody feel their abdominals already working? Now I want you to go ahead and brace through your core. Elbows are open. From here, lower one foot toward the floor. Brace through your core. Now come back up and switch legs. Now as you do this, I want you to try to not move your platform. Try not to move the platform. I know this looks really simple, you guys that are sitting over there. But this looks really simple. So again, as you're lowering that platform, try to keep your shoulders up. Try not to move the platform. How does it feel? So some of you guys did this yesterday and some of you did it on Friday. Bracing through your core, you're warming this up. Your rib cage is pressed into the platform. Tuck your chin, look at your body. And you got about 30 more seconds of this. Keep going. So everything is timed. Now I want you to hold those knees together and they're here. Reset your body. Lift your shoulders higher. Now reach one leg away. How about lengthen the lever? So you're stepping that leg up 45 degrees from the floor, blow back in. Switch. Reach out. Bracing through your core. Try it again. Reach. And again, one more time. Are you guys ready for the fun part? Now as you reach your right leg away, cross your right elbow toward your left knee. Then center. Try not to move your platform. Come on back. Now you'll notice that all of these are played a little bit differently. Some of you are a little more stable than others. And it goes for real life as well, right? And again, shoulders up. Did you even feel this? Yes, that's it. Try to keep your tailbone lifted a little bit. You've got about 5 more. That's it. Reach that leg away. You've got 3. How about 2? How about 1? And go ahead and sit up. Beautiful. Now I want you to steer your archer close to the edge. Lift up your feet again. You're in a little balance here. Shoulders down. When you're ready, brace through your core. I want you to lower slowly, slowly, until your lower back touches and come back up. Now if you're not close enough to the edge, you're rolling off the back. So stay closer to the edge. Ready? Roll down till your lower back touches and come back up. Who's there? Anybody feel this? Slowly, you've got a balance. Come on up. Now we're just doing 3 more of those. Bracing through your core. Look at your body. Come back up. How about 2 more times? Shoulders down. How about 1 more time? Last one. Lovely. Come on back up. Drop your feet. Turn around. So place your forearms in the center of the platform. 1 more little warm up. Bracing through your core. I want you to go ahead. Reach your legs away from you. Engage your core from there. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your quads, lift your knees up. Shift your weight on your platform. Remember, all I want you to do is rock side to side. You want your hips up a little teeny tiny bit. You're pressing your body up toward the ceiling, and your eyes are lifted. Now from here, bring your feet a little closer together. Don't want to touch. I want you to lower one knee at a time. So as you lower that knee, stabilize through your core. That's it. Stabilize that spine. Pull the abdominals up. Now when you're ready, I want you to go a little bit faster. So drop as the hips stay neutral. Try it again. Keep going, you guys. You've got about 5 seconds to go. There's 4, 3, 2, and come on back up. How are you so far? Good? Come on up. Alright. Take your right foot off the platform. 1 more warm up. Alright, so your right foot's in the center. I want you to come down to a squat. Shift your weight on the platform, brace through your core. Are you ready? Step up and touch the top, hold it. Take it back down. Try it again. Step up, touch. How's it feel? Can you feel your right foot starting to fire? So try to take your right foot in the center, right over the logo. Yes, exactly. That better? Right foot over the logo. So when you're ready, I want you to come up. Lift the knee up if you can. Woo! Try it again. Hold at the top. Who's with me? Hold up at the top. Squeeze your butt. Stay there. Ready? Hold it up. Stay. Right here. Hold it. Hold it. Then go back down yet. Hold it. Ah, exactly. How does it feel? Are you guys ready to get a little quarter squat? That's it. Come on back up. Take it back down. Little quarter squat. Hold it. Take your arms out in front. Longer lever. Now, keep your arms nice and straight. Rotate your torso to the right. Come back to center. Rotate to the left. Who's good? Back to center. Stand up. Squat down. And press off. Other side. Just take your warm. I don't want to wear you out yet. Like, we appreciate that. Ready? So you're going to come on down. Ready? So as we come up, press the tap, left heel touch. And then back down. Beautiful. Touch. You got it. Bracing through your core. When you're ready, come up with that knee. Try to balance for a second. Yep. And again. Come on up. Lift your chest. Squeeze that glute as you come up. Lengthen. Spread your toes out. Keep the weight on that left foot. Even at the bottom. Come up and hold the last one. Cross your hands over your elbows. Shoulders down. Ready? Taller. Taller. Ready? Now sink into a quarter squat. Rotate your left. You got it. Come on back to center. Rotate your right. How are you? Back to center. Rotate your left. You got it. Back to center. Rotate to your right. Come on. Woo! Come on up. Stand up. and step off. How are you? You good? Alright, so as I said a moment ago, I want you to be really careful about staying with music because you can get too fast or too slow. I want you to work within your own limitation. Alright, so we've got about 3 minutes of a step up with the knee lift. It's going to be so simple. So we're not going to do like a step class step up like this. You're going to take your right foot to center. We're going to step up, come down. Step up, come down. We're ready. Ready? So we're going to add a little intensity. So right foot, come up, knee, step back down. Knee up. That's it. And again, lift. So we're looking at aiming for about 75% of max heart rate. So lift up. You got it. Lift. Reach back. Lift. Now make it a little bigger. So step up, almost like you're doing a little Charleston. Yes, reach. How are you? Reach. Now when you come up, I want you to do is squeeze your butt. When you come down, touch. Lift. Make sure your right foot clears that platform. How do we feel already? Simple exercises. You got it. You got 35 seconds down. Aim for center. Again, I want you to let your foot hit the side of it. You got it. Now when you're ready, come down. Hop. Hop. How are you? Hop. Anybody happy yet? Hop. Push. Squeeze. That's it. You can touch anytime you want. Lift. You got it. Now a little bit more of a hop. You ready? Bigger at the top. Bigger at the top. How are you? You got 25 seconds. Little explosion at the top. Come on. Is your heart rate going up? Simple. You've got 15 seconds. Then let's start the other side. With a low intensity. Keep going for 10. Anybody good? Anybody taking their time on this? You got 4, 3, 2, other side. Left foot center, here we go. Touch. When you're ready, knee. So you can touch, or you can do a knee. Right there. Catch your breath. Now when you're ready, reach back forward with the left foot. Reach back, so you're adding intensity as you go. Yes, easy. Yes. Squeeze that left foot when you come up. How about a hop? How about a touch? You got it. Reach, lift, stabilize in the center. When you land on this, how's that landing? Does it feel soft? Do you feel a little more stable? Anybody? Anybody out there? So when you're ready, you got about 45 more seconds to go. You can have a hop at the top. Push, reach. We're going to be doing this next, but it's getting harder. You're like, bummer. Come on, that's it. You got 30 seconds. Explode to the top now. Come on, that's it. You got 20 seconds. Aim for center. Reach. How does everybody? You're looking good. You're gonna fall. Come on. You got 5 seconds to go. Reach. 4, 3, 2, and rest right there. You guys ready? Like, no, we're not ready. So here's your next one. So because we stepped up with the right foot first, you're going to step forward, left, explode, come back down. Step forward, left foot, explode on your right, come back down. Are you guys ready? Ha. This is called sprinter. Ready? Step forward, left, explode right, go. You're on your own. Come back down to a plank every time. Explode, come back down. Step, explode. You have 1 minute on each side. You come all the way back down to a plank. Explode. Come all the way back down to a plank. How does it feel? Anybody? All the way back down to a plank. So that's where you create the intensity. You got to brace for your core now. Make sure your shoulders stay over your hands. Then come up. Shoulders over the hands when you plank. Bracing. How is it? Come on, you guys. You got 5 seconds. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. So ready to come on out. And now this time, step forward right, explode left. You ready? Step forward right, explode left. Come back down plank, stabilize first, then go. That's it. Find a position of stability, then go. Step, lift. That's it. Hold it, do it again. Lift. Who's good? Come on, that's it. You guys have 30 more seconds. Keep going. Come you. Come on, 15 seconds, go. How do you feel? You want to take a drink break over that camera. Come on, this is it. You got 10 seconds. You ready? 3, 2, take your time, hold it. Ready? You got 1 minute? Take your time. Here we go, final climbers. You go slow, or you go a little bit faster. And I'm saying faster than the music ideally. Now, if you find yourself like this, you want to shift your weight forward so the shoulders are over the hands. You're going for speed now. You make it a little more speed. Come on, guys. You got 30 more seconds of speed. That's it. Look at your fingertips. Come on, bring those shoulders over the hands. Just bring your weight this way more. Yes, you're right over the platform. You're right over it. You don't want to slide away from you. Come on. Come on, that's it. So again, movements you've done before. But think about timing it. Come on. You almost done. 15 seconds. Who's happy with these now? You have a break after this. Come on. You got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. How does it feel? Not bad? How about another? Is your app features? You need a drink right now? Like, no. Alright, so it's even more fun now. So it sounds like impossible. Catch your breath. So I want you to bring your heart rate back to normal. Alright, and we're going to do another. Alright. Who's ready? We only have 4 more to go. Okay, so we're going to come up to the top this time. This time I want you to really pace yourself. We are alternating for 3 minutes. You do one leg, you're like, okay, 1 minute, I can do a minute and a half on one leg. Not a big deal. You do 3 minutes using both legs, it's very, very challenging. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do just 3 little bouncing squats off the side. 1, 2, 3. Now if you can find the music, great. Are we ready? And here we go, just 3. Come back up. 3, 2, 1. So if you didn't want to stay with the music, and you had your own CD, of course, you could. Yes. 3 and then come over. Just hit 3, and then come on over. Now you only got 15 seconds. So I want you guys to really pace yourself. Go slower. You can step instead of jumping over the top. You can step up. How do we feel? You know there's more to this. This is your first 20 seconds of 3. Keep going. How does it feel? Yes? Anybody good? Keep going. I want you to do for a few more seconds, and then we're going to change one little thing. Come on. Ready? Everybody hold it at the top. Just the right side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on. That's it. So when you're ready, how about a little hop at the top? 1, 2, 3. Little hop. 1, 2, 3. Little tiny hop. That's all. Little knee. You got it. Come on. Press into your heel. Go. Yes. Chest up. Push it. Who's good? How's that left leg doing? Yes. Come on. That's it. Beautiful. Yep. And again. Reach. Beautiful. Come on. Almost there. You got about 15 seconds to switch sides. Keep your weight on the platform. Push. Woo! Use your butt. You got 5, 4, 3. Come on up. Then switch sides. Got it? Come up and touch. 1, 2, 3. Touch. Weight stays on the right leg and at the bottom. Touch. Now how about it? Lift. Anybody there? Lift. So if you want to have a hop, lift. By the way, you're 2 minutes into it. You got another minute to go. Keep your weight on that right leg. Come on. Yes, lift. Explode. How are you? Good. Come on. So what's your heart rate feel like right now? Would it be challenging to talk? Challenging, but not impossible. Yes. Come on, you guys have just a few more seconds. Yes, yes. 3, 2, stand back up. Ready? Alternate again. 3 each side. Here we go. And then switch. Come over and do it again. 45 seconds of this. And then it gets 1. And then the 1 stuff starts. Right. Good, I know. Have it, amazing. You got it. Come on, push. Chest up. Yes. Good. No complete recovery. Singles. Are you ready? Here we go. So you're gonna go. Right, left. And you're like, oh no. High. Don't go high, stay low. Don't go high, stay low. So you don't want to do any jumping just yet. Just coming over the top. Now we've got about a minute of this. And then the last minute we'll ask the direction changes. And that's the last minute of the 2-minute segment. Your low phase. How is it? Lower? Come on. Anybody happy with these? They're like, this is horrible. Whose legs are like rubber now? Come on. Give me about 10 more seconds and you're in this direction. Keep going. Ready? So now, I want you to think about going side to side. Keep going. Keep going. Now you're moving in different planes motions. You're moving around the step. Small. Small. Yes? So you're still going right to left. Whose legs are just like jello now? Come on. 15 more seconds. This is it. You're not going to go to the full 2 because I'm such a nice person. Come on, 10. Woo! Push, push, push. 3, 2, 1. Recover again. 1 minute to go. Are you ready? Catch your breath. I really want you to push it. Same thing, but now you're going for height and you're going for speed. What does that mean? Alright, here we go. I'll start it. So you're coming down, lift, push, lift. Here we go, come on. One thing, this is it. Push. That's it. Now start to go for speed and height. Push all that step leg. Come on. Push. You got it. Push yourself now. You got 15 seconds now. I'll give you 5 seconds. Come on. Little speed, little power. Come on, that's it. You got it. A little more height. How about 20 more seconds? Can you do it? Think about touching that ceiling. That's it. Airborne. You've got 8. How about 5? How about 4? 3, 2, and recover again. Alright. So far, so good. Alright. Everybody so good? Good? Alright, now we're going to go right, left. Right, then left. Who's back? Who left me? You're entertained, I'm not doing this. Alright, so I want you to start with your right foot on the platform. You're going into a lunge position. You look at the nose, reach the forward lunge. So we can use this again as that reactive tool. Alright, so hold this lunge position. Right, I want you to stabilize. Turn your glutes on. Before you go any further, that's really important. You want to allow the move or allow the engagement in the right movement. Now I want you to come up, come down. You want a little more intensity. Push off. Right there. Push off that right foot. Push off your right foot. So stay low. And as you're coming down now, I want you to have one variation. Reach your arms out. Reach your arms out. Chest out. Pretend you got a big ball. Reach out. Again, press into your heel. Now here's your option. When you come up, I want you to think about stabilizing your left leg. So come down, stabilize. Come down, stabilize left leg. So it's right leg power, stabilize left. Now when you're ready, how about cross chop? Who's there? Cross chop to the right. Cross chop, chest up. How does it feel? How's your heart rate? Can you feel your left foot flaring every time you come up? You got it. And you guys have 30 more seconds. Slow it down if you need to. Take your time. Soften your back knee as you land. Make sure the weight goes on that whole front foot. Driving from that right glute. Then you get a little more speed if you can. But try to stabilize the top. You got it. Come on. 15 seconds to go. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Come on. Don't do anything now. This is it. Or don't put it on yourself. Or who cares about you? Ready? You got 5. 3, 2, 1, and switch legs. So again, your toddler pose, using your body weight. So stabilize your core, just your basic lunge. So you're here, basic lunge. Now, if you like, you're going to press off and just tap. Right there, and tap. So when you're ready, arms come out. Press into your left heel. Think about sinking into that back leg a little as well. Yes, so your turn is on. So far, so good, yes? Now when you come up, knee up. Woo! Right there. Stabilize. Squeeze your butt. Now you guys have 1 minute left, less than that. You got about 50 seconds. So enjoy this for a while. Now when you're ready, give it a little cross shot. Left side. Up. Left side. Arms a little higher and add a little variation. Cross. Stabilize, square, core side. Reach. Squeeze your right leg all the way up. 30 seconds. Come on, that's it. How are you? There's power coming. There's more weight coming. Give me 15 seconds. Come on. Woo! A little bit faster for the last 15 if you can. You guys are there. Bend your back knee, eyes level. Bracing through your core. How about 5 seconds? How about 4? How about 3? How about 2? And recover. How was it? So did I reinvent the wheel? No. Different surface. Same exercise with a different program. Something our clients actually feel comfortable with. Because actually there's a rational behind it. So here's what we got next. 2 minutes low. You're here. Explode. Explode. Are you ready? You're like, bummer. Alright, ready? So you can just keep your lunge here. Or lunge, explode, and come down. Stabilize. Keep your weight on your right leg. You have 1 minute here. Right leg. Come down. Explode. Come down, stabilize. Lift. Same leg. Fire. Squeeze that left knee up. Squeeze your right glute all the way up. How does it feel? Can you feel your glutes working as you come up? Woo! Yes, come on. You got 15 seconds. Make sure your knees stick over your ankle. Over your ankle here. Not behind your ankle. Right over it. Come on. 10. Woo! Come on. Push it. Push it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Recover. Other side. Oh, it's like, wow. How'd you like that? Are you ready? Come on now. This is stationary lunge. When you're ready, stationary. So you can stay here or come down, explode. You want to come down, do a stretch, shortening cycle. Lift up. Stretch, short, you got it. Push, lift. How is it? So people didn't want to jump, they can just come up and touch. Yes? Beautiful. Come on, squeeze your butt. Fire. You got about 20 seconds left. Squeeze. Get into your own rhythm. Start to go a little bit faster if you can. Oh yeah, you guys excited for the last one? Come on. Keep your weight over that front leg. Don't let it shift over the back leg. Come on, you got 5, 4, 3, 2. Recover. 1 minute. Are you ready? Alright. Here we go. Come on up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So people that don't want to jump. You're doing split jumps. You don't want to do them. Lunge back, back up. Lunge back, back up. So we're joining for this. Yes, you got another minute coming. And this is where the power is coming. Slow it down if you need to. Are you ready? Chest is up, spine as vertical as you get it. Now we're here. Ready? Woo! That's it. Control your movements on the way down. Go for some speed. Go for height. That's it. After cross chopping. That's it. You do it. Push. Come on. You got it. 20 seconds. Got an 8% turn with that foot. 8% drink the logo. How is it? Come on. You're almost there. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Recover. All right. So that was number 3 down. How about another? Alright, so this one, you're like, oh goody. We got some down on the floor pretty soon. I promise. Alright, so you see off the rest of the big bar challenging? To the end, there's more power at the end. Yes? So you have the option of not adding it. So I want to make sure that we all see that. Alright, can you go on? Alright, here we go. So now, step over to the left side. stationary lunge. Push off your right heel. So far, so good. Now make sure your left foot also points to the front, because you're going to stabilize on that. Can you feel that right hip working, the right gluteus? Yes. So when you're ready, so far, so good, you're going to come up and touch. So it's down, push off. Down, push off. Easy, yes? We got it. Push. Beautiful. This is all it is. Now if you want a little rotation, and when you come up, you got still about a minute. A minute to go, you're like, bummer. So when you come up, how about me? That's it, how about me? Lift up. Together again, that left gluteus stabilize. It's actually decelerating as you push off. Are you guys ready? Lift, push, lift. Now you go a little faster. Reach out. Almost like you're touching your toe to the platform. How does it feel? You're not really going up here. It's not a kickboxing move. Almost like you're touching with your toe. Who feels that? So you go faster. Touch. Touch with your toe now. Come on. Push. Touch. Down. Touch. How does it feel now? You get to stay in control of that gluteus. Come on. You got 10 seconds. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on over to the other side. Nice. So once again, keep your left foot on. All 10 toes going to the front. Bracing through your core. When you're ready, stationary. So it's just that squat, and then push off. When you're ready. So it's down, push off. Now you're really driving your hips back. Even though we're moving sideways, just think about driving your hip over your heel. You're going to feel that glute max and glute medius turn on. So when you're ready, we know what's next, right? Down, touch. Even if you touch, now I didn't need to do that, by the way. She's like, she's falling to the right footer. That's it, touch. So far, stick your butt out. And you're going to go a minute left. When you're ready, add a little rotation to it, and come up and have me. That's it, drive your hips back. Beautiful. Come on up. Perfect. Lift. So what was that last one we did? How about touch? So it's down, touch. That's it. Now a little more speed for the next 30 seconds. This is it. Down, lift, push. So now you're barely touching. Your foot's an inch off the platform. Touch. That's it. Glute medius. So the obliques are just stabilizing. How about 20 seconds? How do you feel? Yes. Almost there. You got it. You still have 10 seconds to go. Yes, yes. Bracing. You've got 5. Recover. Same plank. Same vertical plank. Are you ready now? So you're going to come up and touch. Come down. You're ready. Up, touch, and down. Up, knee, and down. Up, knee. Now here's the best part. You're coming up and touching. So as you come up, touch with your hand. Lift up, reach back, and slow down. Touch. Lift up, reach down. You got it. Who's there? You're moving sideways. Lift up, push. Lift up, aim for center. How are you? You guys ready? Come on. Keep going. Push. You got one more thing to add to this move on this side. Get ready. You got 5 seconds. Now all I want is skater. 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 Go. Lift up. Skater. Come on, push. Bounding. Push. How does it feel? Aim for center. You got it. 10 seconds. Woo! 5, 4, 3. Hold it on top. With the knee up. Other knee. Yes. How do you feel? Other side. Remember what we did. Alright, so coming up, down, down. Knee up, down, up, down. Now when you're ready, reach back, touch the platform. Lift up, brace your hips back. Reach back, lift up, sideways, up, reach, press off that left heel. Squeeze, come on, you got it. How do you feel? 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Ready? Now skater. When you're ready, make sure you clear that platform with your left foot. Push. Faster. Come on. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it on top. Stay there. Woo! and switch legs. So again, so if you don't want to jump, touch, squat. When you're ready, it's slow go. 30 seconds, push. Come on. Don't want you to think of coming down, bending, stretch it, go. Push off that glute. So far, so good, you guys. Almost there. Come on. A little more. This is it. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, catch your breath. That was lovely. How did it feel? It's exhausting. Especially if you've been doing this for 2 days, right? Alright. So, we have 1 more to go. You're like, no. So, right, yes, thank you. Yes. Now, we're really going to see what this guy can do. When I was talking to you a few months ago about those soft landings, you're going to really feel them now. So, if we were using kind of the prop, a little on the surface, now instead you're going to feel the landings really soft. Okay? So, I want you to make sure you recover almost fully for this. You're going to do jumping on to the platform. And I want everybody, missing the platform, the top of it, catching their shoe on the side, which I've done before. And it ain't perfect. It was great. Because I was tired. So, alright. Alright, you guys ready? So for people that don't want to jump, we're going to start with a pretty simple one, okay? You ready? You're standing behind your platform. Make sure the handlers are on the side of you. So from here, all we're going to do is the non-jumping version. You're going to step up to the top, squat, step off. Other side, step up, squat, and then step off. Take a leg. So step up, squat, step off. Switch legs if you can. Don't worry about coordination factor, stepping up to the right or the wrong leg. Because that's not what's really about here. Alright? So take your feet about hip width, a little wider, and you're going to be good. This was only 20 seconds. So far, so good. Who wants a more challenging version? Then now, you're going to look down, you're going to be platform. Come up, and then just step off. That's it, ready? Come up, very small. That's it, so brace, your body's floating, melting. When you land, you want to land with your knees bent. So you're coming up, you should sink forward. Take your time. So again, let's try to get reach. 1 minute. So again, take your time. And you're going to make it the next 2. Anybody? Take your time. The last minute of this is a little bit more challenging. You're going to gradually increase the challenge throughout that 3 minute segment, 2 minute segment 1. How are you? Breathe rest if you need to. Do the squat on top. Whose legs are getting jello again? Spaghetti line. Anybody good? You guys ready for that part? Your option is hop up, hop down. When you're ready, hop up, hop down. Ready, brace, go. Hop up, melt. It's optional. You can step down, come on. Push. Take your time. Go for it. Yeah, look. Who's good there? Yes. Come on. You got it, guys.